All right. Earlier, you saw the reaction of me and my son reacting to the Superman trailer. But that was mainly focused on my son reaction. Right now, it's going to be me. Not reacting, but, actually talking in details about the trailer. Like, catching things and all of that. Second watch, me focusing frame by frame, all of that. And then I'll give you my own peace of mind. Because I was looking on X and looking on Instagram and I saw some of the reactions and some of them are very toxic. So let's address those. First, cheers. It is like 1 a.m. and I have a meeting early. But hey, it's Superman. We got to do what we got to do, right? Is this too low? That's too low. Just aim it slightly. Oh my god, this close to my face. That's crazy. All right. The hookah's ready. I am ready. Let's get it. That's my soups right there. Got this. Got the pajamas, you know what I'm saying? The OG pajamas of Superman, you know? Got the socks upstairs. Got the tattoo. We're all set. We're all set, man. All right. Okay. You should hear it and you should see it. Oh my god, that's too big. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a little tipsy, so this reaction is gonna be honest as fuck. Or not reaction, whatever. Going through it. Okay. Enough talking. Let's watch. I should say, first watch with Zidane. It looks beautiful, in my opinion. It looks beautiful. I saw some of the backlash. We'll talk about that later. But to me, it looks absolutely fucking fantastic. By the way, I already bought my tickets for early screening. The whole family's going with me. So we're going to make an experience. We will do like a out of a theater reaction and I'll ask each one what do they think about it. And then we will, I'm probably going to go see it like 2-3 times. 4 or 5. Depends on, yeah. Anyways. Let's get it. Of course, watch the trailer for yourself before you watch any reactions. Make your own judgment. And yeah, keep an open mind. Stop being a cultist, if you know what I'm saying. All right, let's go.
Superman.
I love this. This right here. Him saving the people from the falling buildings. I'll address that at the end. Let's watch it. I love that. Like how everybody was running. He's saving. He's holding the buildings, just levitating in the air, just holding it until everybody make their way out. That's beautiful.
The most powerful being on planet Earth.
Lex sounds menacing. Lex sounds menacing, man.
Now, as planned.
Hello, this is post-production or edit Ahmed right here. I'm excited to see engineer. Hot take. I think Lex Luthor, this version of him, will be one of the best, if not the best, villains in recent history.
Who raised you as a
Enjoy
child?
the watch. I love that.
I'll kill them too.
By the way, earlier I know that I didn't see, I thought that was Ultraman or engineer behind Lex here. But where is it? Is it here? It's in here somewhere. Hold on. It was earlier. I think it was that other alien that they showed in other photos. Beautiful. That flying sequence is crazy. Okay, one of the backlash was about the CGI. Blah, 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 looks like Flash. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. if you look at trailers for Man of Steel or any other superhero, the CGI doesn't look as good as you know when you see it in a movie theater and when the movie's finished, when the context of the whole thing is there. Of course, in a movie trailer, it's not gonna look 100%. Like I have never. I thought that was normal. Like you're just nitpicking at this point.
Plans won't work.
Wrap it up.
Good luck with that.
I have a feeling that Ultraman is a big like reveal, like something. It's either him, like another version of him with the long hair, or I saw the theories about it being Henry Cavill. I saw the theories. I don't think it's Henry Cavill. I don't think we're gonna go backwards. We're just gonna move forward. Even though I do think Henry Cavill is embodied Superman. It's just he was dealt with a bad script. That's different thing, but yeah, it's beautiful. I can't express how much I love this, and I think that a lot of the flying sequence in the movie fighting scenes is based off Olsen drones. I think he's gonna have drones where they like the Daily Planet, where they record, you know, around where Superman is, and I love how like you know. Him and Crypto handling that. Like, it's so fucking beautiful. That teeth hitting the camera, it's beautiful. Moses!
Make a move, Big Blue.
I'm gonna love this Green Lantern. Gary Gardner is gonna kill it. Like, he's gonna be my favorite character, I just know it. And I love all the Easter eggs in the background, like, you know, the Lord Tech. What else is there? Soda Cola, that's like a DC comic thing. Yeah. And you can see in this shot Engineer right behind him. I guess he got his ass beat. Okay, this shot, it's obviously Metamorpho, and I think they are in a cubic, like the quantum space whatever thing that we saw in space, in Peacemaker. That's self-explanatory, and I think from the Funko Pop, this looks like it's his Metamorpho kid. And I think that's how Lex is getting Metamorpho to do what he wants, because he has, you know, somewhat of control of his kid. Okay, I kind of don't like this. I guess I gotta judge it in the context of the movie. I don't like how all of a sudden she can fly Mr. Terrific, you know, jet, I guess. I don't know. Just too much for me. Looks cheesy. I don't think that should have been in the trailer. I think in the context of the movie it might look better. Also, I love how the wide angle that they're shooting the movie with. I know I saw a lot of criticism of it, but I love it. Like, it makes everything looks comic-y. It's popping. The color choice, everything. It just makes everything so grand. Just bigger than life, you know, larger than life, which is what Superman should be. Or is.
They chose him. Let them die.
Yeah, Lex is a psycho, bro.
Hey! Quit messing around!
I'm not messing around. I'm doing important stuff.
A lot of people were hating on this. I mean, yes, I always make fun of Marvel, how they are in the middle of crisis that is world ending and they throw jokes. I kind of agree with that, but again, it's a trailer. Maybe in the context of the movie, maybe when we see the whole scene, it will make a difference. Too soon to judge. I love this shot. The S.
Hey, buddy.
I kind of wish we didn't see the shot in the trailer. Like, I wanted to see that, like, first time in the movie theater. Like, that shot, I wish it was in the trailer. I feel like it's too soon, you know what I mean? Like, you're showing me too much. Like, I don't want to see this. I want to see this in the theater. I get it because you gotta buy in the people that are on the fence, so you gotta show them something extraordinary in order for you to bring them in, to believe in your picture, but still.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
Here, a lot of people were making fun of the way that the flying was shot, and I can see where, most of you watched the Guardian of the Galaxy 3. I think he was experimenting with Adam Warlock, and he was, a lot of the shots were like close up to his face, where it makes his body, just because it's ultra wide, so it makes his body look bigger than it is. I think it actually fits for Superman. I think it really does, because it shows he's character that is bigger than life, and as he goes with speed, it's stretching. I kind of love it. I honestly do, and I can see the reference when they were saying about Top Gun, because if you look at if you remember Top Gun, like the way that camera was shooting, even though they weren't using ultra wide cameras, but or wide angle, still, like, it's closer. It's you can feel like you're in a cockpit. In this one, you feel like you're there, and I can't imagine this in IMAX in the theater. You're gonna feel like you're fucking flying with this motherfucker. Excuse my language. So beautiful, man. So beautiful. All right. Let's talk about it. Again, I already brought my tickets. I'm not here to convince you or anything. I'm not here to sell the movie. Superman is the greatest superhero to ever live. He embodies hope. He embodies all of that. For the people that are stuck in the past and they keep Henry Cavill was a great Superman. He was a wonderful Superman. And the thing for me, because I take this personally, right? I would never, when I tried to show my son, so I started out, me and my kids, we watch, the Justice League Unlimited, we watched Superman, we watched a lot of Superman animated movies, pretty much all of them. We watched, Batman, we watch a lot of the animated stuff that is, appropriate for kids, because some of the animated stuff can be overboard, not Superman ones at least. But Man of Steel, right? I love that movie, but at the same time, I remember the first time my kids were watching it, and my Zidane was 6 years old. Like, it was a little over a year ago. He was, I think, about 5 actually, or 5 or 6, whatever. And he was, little things like the father scene. He's like, "Baba, isn't he so fast? Why couldn't he save him?" And the more I think about it, the more I'm like, holy shit, the writing was so fucking stupid. Like, I think my hype made me love the movie more than I gave it I should have loved it, I will say. Some things were still extraordinary, like some shots. And to add to that, if you actually listen to Henry Cavill talking about all of this, how he wanted to make a brighter Superman, how he hated how Superman was just dark, 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 dark. I agree. Even Henry agreed. Like, go listen to what he said. He wanted to make a Superman that is bright, that is happy, that is, all of that. And to say that Superman is not relatable, I said this before, like, shut the fuck up. Who the fuck can relate to Hulk? Who the fuck can relate to Superman? Like, how do you relate to a guy that is from fucking another planet that can fly faster than anything that you can imagine and can punch a fucking hole on Earth? Like, stop. None of that is relatable. Now you can relate to him in an emotion sense, where you can relate to him with his family struggles, where he struggles with his Earth parents, with his Kryptonian parents, with his Kryptonian identity, with his Earth identity, with his connection to Earth, with his longing to Krypton and all of that. Like, sure, you can relate to that. Everybody can relate to that. But that doesn't mean you have to make him dark. And let's be real. I think Zach didn't really understand the characters that he had in hand. I still stand by that. I think he would have been a good Batman director, but at the same time, he made Batman kill, which is the whole point of Batman not killing, is that separates him from everybody else. Because Batman's story arc, he could have easily been a villain. He had everything he needed to be a villain. Not to make this about Batman, I'm just trying to deliver a message. But enough about that. I think we should just turn a page and give this movie a chance as is. Stop looking in the past. Not every movie is going to be the same. I think this embodies like a early before Earth Crisis comic book heavy Superman. Like the way it's shot, it's literally shot like a comic almost, right? The close up, the flying sequence. When you look at the comic pages, let me grab this. Like I can probably show you something that is the same, like from the pages of Superman flying. Let's see. What was here? Yeah, like you see how in the comics everything is close up, like just I don't know if you can see it, but everything is just close up in action. It puts you in action of what Superman, Batman, all of them going through. And this is Doomsday Clock. I have some Superman comics that are upstairs in my kids' room, but still, like, I know I'm just rambling on. If you watch Creature Commando, will tell you exactly like where the vision is and where this is headed, this whole universe. Peacemaker, the first one, even the second one, I'm very excited about the whole future of it. I know they announced Wonder Woman. I know they have Supergirl coming out. It's looking very bright. It's looking very good. It's looking very promising. Now, can this movie still suck? Of course it can. And if it does, I think this universe is over. There is no second chances. But I truly believe this movie is going to be great. Not because of the trailer or everything, because I believe that the person that's making the movie understands the character, understands the soul of Superman, which should be enough, in my opinion. Anyways, enough of me rambling. Share, like, and subscribe. Be civil. Enjoy the movie for what it is. Go to it with an open mind. Do not think of the past. If your taste is dark shit, then fucking watch horror movies. I don't know what to tell you. But Superman is not dark. Sure, there is comics where he goes dark, but Superman in his core is not dark.